Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. Right, so this video is going to be about how I actually construct Atlas passes from using my 3D printer, and I am hoping to put these up for sale on my eBay store, so make sure you watch for details. Instruction guide, here we come. Excellent, eh? So chums, this is the Atlas pass that I got when I went to the meetup last year. That's signed by Sean Murray. Now it says Atlas pass level 4. Now this is not an in-game thing. It's got like a serial code up there and stuff. So what I did is I went into Tinkercad and I made this, which is very, very close to the item that I got from the meetup. So I had to measure it all by hand and try and get it to match up as best I can. There are some subtle differences. The bottom left hand corner being 1, mine is pretty much a mirror of the bottom right hand corner. And also you can see just above where the Atlas is, there's like a little white area or panel, like a little sunken piece, which I didn't put in because that's got like a little overhang and it just wouldn't 3D print all that well. So yeah, it is exactly the same size, same dimensions, with a few subtle differences from the original, but not enough to say that it's not the same freaking thing. And yeah, that's my very first one that I've done. I'm doing these now that are transparent down the bottom here. When you see the finished product, it's very different to this, but there's nothing to stop you from repainting it when it arrives with you if you really want to make it look more metallic like this one, or even to make it look more in keeping to what the signed one is from Sean Murray. You could do a repaint job on it, but yeah, you would see the end product in the moment, which I'm very happy with. I mean, this was just an experimental one, but there you go. Right, okay, so the actual program I use is Tinkercad, and this is all available online and it's free to use. It just links to my Google account. You can see there, Captain Steve, and I can go in and I can re-tinker the things that I've already tinkered together. So this is me loading in my Atlas card, and currently you can see there that it's all grouped. Now that SG79 is actually my initials and my date of birth, or year of birth I should say. Yeah, I'm fricking that old. Yeah, alright, here we go. There it is, all separated into layers. So you can see there how I built all this thing up. And yeah, I had to measure it bit by bit. I have used CAD programs in the past to make like signs and things when I used to be an engraver. So yeah, I'd like to think that I'm okay around CAD, especially with sort of like flat things like this. Making a ship or something, I want to try and do that in time, but yeah, I've got to build up my skills first, and this did take me about a day and a half or 2 days to actually make. So yeah, I'm quite proud of what I managed to accomplish, and I do believe that it's as detailed as I could get it for the actual printer that I'm using. And yeah, we're going to go and take a quick look at that printer that I'm using right now. Here we go. Oh, hello there chums, this is my Flashforge Adventurer 3. This is the printer that I use to print my Atlas cards. In there I've got transparent PLA. Yep, it was just a white, but it comes out transparent. I'll just hit a build and go into my USB, Atlas passes, and this one, which is the high quality. It's 2 Atlas cards at a time. You see there, it takes me 2 hours and 20 minutes to print 2, and away we go. Awesome, that will start printing as soon as it reaches temperature. We'll touch back with this in a bit. Okay, well we're about an hour into printing. As you can see here, the Atlas cards are now starting to take shape, and yeah, printing really well. Okay, well you can see here it says build complete, and yes, they're done. So all I need to do, slide this out, pop them off. Cool. One. There you go, you can see that's transparent. Lovely jubbly. And the other one. It's hard to do with one hand. Come on. There we go. And 2. Brilliant. They came out really well. And I'll just insert this again and start another load printing. Brilliant, eh? Lovely jubbly. Cool, cool. Okay, the next stage is I use this gold leafing pen there, metallic leafing pen, to colour in all the raised areas of the Atlas cards. So I'm going to start doing that. While I'm doing that, I have got another batch printing. Awesome, there they go. Okay, so that's the front done, but that's only the first coat. So I will do the backs of these, and then I will come back to doing the fronts again, and also the sides, or else they do sometimes dry a little bit streaky. So to just do the first coat, you can see there that it hasn't taken me too long. So the other print job was going, but I don't think this time actually changes for a while. I think it took me about 15 minutes to actually paint these with the first coat. So there we go. Right, so the next step, what I use is some tape on the back to tape off the area that I want to remain completely transparent. And I use some normal sort of bandagey type tape, as I call it, probably not what it really is, and then I use some fine lining tape just to sort of edge it off. And yeah, I tried to cover the full transparent area. As you can see there, I've missed a little bit there, so I'm going to have to move that bit of tape, and perhaps on that one as well. But yeah, and then I'll take them into the garage and spray paint them. Okay, and I'm just going to use this deco style paint. It's quite a large canister, but here we go. Just aim it into my little spray booth, which is just like a vegetable carrying box. Here we go. So the backs aren't as important as the fronts, obviously, but yeah, still like to try and make them as good as I possibly can. So give them a nice liberal covering of the gold paint, and then wait for it to dry. Then I'll come back, I'll do the edges, and maybe do the a recoat on the front with the gold leafing pen. So there we are. So that's that. Just let it dry now. And here we are, chums. So now all I've done is just peeled all the backs off, and yeah, they all look pretty damn good. They've all come out pretty good. Just turn that over. There we are. So all I now do is just give it a final coat, and then just go around the edges of the card, and with one of those leafing pens, just to give it an extra bit of a finish. But yeah, I give it a second coat on the front, and then that's it. That's ready to be sent out, and it's looking good already, even without the final coat. So yeah, the next bit of the video will just be the final coat on there, and them dried and ready to be posted. Okay, well here's the finished articles, and you can see there that they really reflect the light well now, and yeah, they're looking fantastic, especially from the front. From the back, you know, you saw the back finish earlier. The back is a little bit messy, but who looks at the back? They're going to be in the display, hopefully, and they're going to be showing off the front. But yeah, what I'm hoping to do is 3D print 6 of these every weekend, and then put them on my eBay shop for sale. And it's just first come, first get some sort of thing. So yeah, the link to my eBay shop will be inside this video description. Yeah, just keep checking on it like every Monday, and hopefully you can get yourself one of these. So yeah, thanking you for watching. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome back. Right, so you can see there that it does take me a long time to put together these Atlas passes, a fair bit of materials, and some of those things, if you Google them, like the metallic leafing pen, they're not cheap. So yeah, that will be reflected in the price that I'm asking for them over on eBay. But yeah, it's another way to support my channel, and you're going to get something in return. You can also join or subscribe. If you do join, there is a Christmas box that I send out each year, and some of those other Atlas passes that I've painted all sorts of metallic, they can be in the Christmas box. Well, they are this year. I don't know what I'm putting in next year. I'll get to that when I get to it. Or you can just watch another video by me. Heck yes. Thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye.